Roanna has said this about someone on this, that, and the other. The monkey account rocks up and goes, you're a liar, Steve. I have never said that.
Yeah.
And I've gone, oh, oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy, yeah. Fucked up there, didn't you?
Twice she's done that. Fucking twice, right? And there's no way that monkey would be so fucking protective to Roanna.
No. And there's something going on.
If it wasn't someone from that household.
Yeah. There's something going on, 100%. And it just...
So we shut... I'm nearly done now. We shut down, right, our website, but everything's still on the other one, isn't it? So we can always refer to those. But what we're doing now is we're teaming up with an old friend.
Yeah.
And we are going for Louise Raw and all of her Antifa friends. Facial recognition, the lot. They had better fucking mask up.
Yeah.
Because we're going all out for them. We're going all out for resisting hate.
Yeah.
We are not going to fucking stop, right? I'm going to go the legal route now with what they've done to me. I'm going the fucking legal route.
Yeah.
Because this is just another part of Roanna harassing me. This is what this is. She's fucking bragged about it, and I've got everything. I've got everything there.
Yeah.
So now she's had her go. It's my fucking turn, right?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anybody on earth that would blame you, for going all out on them because of what they've done. It bothers me what they've done to me, but I mean, I get on with it now, and I'd just rather take them down in real life, and I mean, I'm not going to go the legal route, but I'd rather just have them there, keep them there, let them spout their shit, and then take them down online. Well, make their name mud. Because I think they're never going to be able to live this down. They're never going to be able to live it down ever for as long as they.
Well, the thing is that's my side, right? What she's done, intruding in my life, because I fucking dared speak up. If they'd have left me alone, right? I don't know who Joe is. I got into her DMs and I said, I don't know who you are. I'm not interested in you. Could you please leave me alone?
Yeah. And she still
Joe Dawn, or whatever her fucking name is, would not leave me alone. She's still not leaving me alone. Scotty will not leave me alone.
And that's why
he's still not leaving me alone.
That's why he's got a CR.
That PPA fucking nonce, not leaving me alone. But when I answer back, they all make police complaints.
Yeah.
They all make police complaints. And the thing is, that PPA the other day said she was making a complaint, right? I went into her account and looked at my name, and I got a friend to do a screen record, because this shitty phone won't do it, right? Yeah. To do a screen record, right? And it went on for fucking hours about me. And she's going on about Steve James has had 1 million accounts. Most of it was her reporting my accounts. Mass reporting my accounts and posting it.
Yeah.
I can't say her, can I? I'm falling back again. Yeah. It's that Paul that's fucking. Well, it's a paedophile,
it's him, isn't it? It's Paul coming.
I'll just say this one thing, right? I'll just say this one thing, and then I've said everything. Looking at Scotty tonight, right? He says, "I hope they record it, and I hope someone sends it to the police." So do fucking I. So do I. Right? So do I. Because I would love someone to do that.
I'm sure.
Because you ain't in the right here. You ain't in the fucking right. None of these people can stand in a room with me and win a fucking argument. Not one of them.
No, they couldn't, because they just think that we'll all be in here threatening them and, being horrible about them, saying that we're going to go and kill them, and which is not the case. It's not the case at all. If anything, I feel sorry for those people. The fact that they've
Claire's turned up.
Hi, Claire.
You've missed it.
You've missed
but you can listen to it on the recording.
But, I mean, none of them. I feel quite sorry for them. The fact that they've conducted a sustained campaign of hatred for the last God knows how long. It's 10 years. They've been on at me for 10 years, only for the fact that they hang on, Claire's requested. Come on in, Claire. Come on in. There we go, love. For 10 years, I remember it was when Tranny was Tranny for Trump. I defended him for something, and that's how I got to know these people. I defended him for something back in 2015. So it's 10 years that they have been on my case for threatening to dox me, which they didn't really, because I have my name and my picture on my Twitter account. They've
Well, yeah,
threatened to
the
kill
same
my
with
children.
me.
They've threatened to kill me. Yeah, and Claire. And Claire. We've not known each other as long as 10
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
but they've done exactly the same thing to Claire.
Can I just say this one thing, right? That shit stained Garney, right? That horrible fucking bitch, right? That used to try and drive people to suicide. She was as bad as Monkey
she
in her
absolutely
day,
was, yeah.
right?
She seemed to
Right.
back off.
She wanted to speak to me. She wanted to get me arrested. I refused to speak to her. And you said to me, give her this number.
And it was my
She
number.
phoned up, right? She spoke to you, and you was polite to her, right?
Yeah,
She was frumpy as fuck, right? You was polite to her. When that phone call was finished, how many death and rape threats did you get from Pakistani men?
Oh, my phone was ringing off the hook like 24 hours a day. It was a burner phone, but I put it on silent, and I was waking up to like 150 missed calls, threats of rape, threats of murder, all on voicemail. Obviously spoke to the police, called the police and everything, and they said.
And now who's she married to? Now who's she married to?
Well, I mean, he is a piece of shit, isn't he? From what we've
Well,
seen of him.
He was sacked. He was sacked from Channel 4, right? He was sacked from Channel 4 for having busy hands, right? It's all on the internet. You can all look for it, right?
Yeah.
She's married to a comedian that was sacked.
I mean, comedians pushing it a bit, isn't it? Really,
for pushing it for how can I've got to put
being
this
a
properly?
Fucking nonce. That's what it was. Being a
no, it's not nonce, not children, not anything like that.
No, not children, but just being a complete nonce. It just
no, you can't say nonce, can you? Because
I can, and I did.
Well,
being a fucking horrible
misogynist. He was a sex pest. That's the right word. Sex pest, right? He even admitted and put an apology out that he was. He's not a nonce. He put an apology out that he was a sex pest.
No, I'll take that.
Right?
I redact.
Yeah. He put out an apology, right? And then as soon as people he thought that was it, he removed that apology, and he thinks everyone's going to forget about it, right?
No, they're not.
But I'm digressing now. Let's let Claire speak.
Go on, Claire. I love.
Everyone all right?
Yeah.
See, John Sheller's starting again.
Oh, is he?
With him. Yeah, he's been starting on me, so like trying to mention me. And I said to David Cartland, why are you associating with this knobhead?
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't get.
I mean, I've told David lots and lots of times when a couple of the girls told me about David being associated with this account, and they'd found out it was John Sheller. I got on the phone to David. You know, I asked one of the girls if they'd give him my number. He rang me, and I said, "Listen, this will only end in tears. This man is a con man." And I gave him all the information. I gave him all the court dates. I gave him numbers of people that John had screwed over. Asked them if he could ring. I don't think he ever did ring, but I gave him everything about Sheller, and he's still fucking with him.
Well, I'm going to tell.
Sorry, Border. I've said to him, if he's getting blackmailed, if Sheller's blackmailing David, he needs to go straight to the police, because
I don't know, you know
what Sheller's like.
Well,
he's probably got something on him.
I spoke to him. I spoke to him as well, and I'm going to tell tales out of school here. I don't normally, betray someone's trust, but as far as Sheller's goes, I think things need to progress a bit. When I spoke to David, he's a really nice bloke, right? But I said, why? And he said, I've already told him a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's what he said to me.
So
he knows a lot about him.
He's a bit scared now that, he can't tell Sheller to fuck off, because, Sheller could turn on him kind of thing. And it's only a matter of time before he does anyway. So, if this hurries things on, then, so be it, rather than him sit and wait for the inevitable.
Yeah.
Sheller's a cunt. Sheller's the worst thing in the world. And the thing is, the only people that have never called him out is Resisting Hate. The fucking Monkey is terrified of him.
Yep. Monkey's terrified of everybody because people know what she is. People know exactly what she is. She
Sorry,
will
Claire, we're
not-
taking your thunder here.
Go on, Claire.
Sorry, yeah, well, he's the one who tried to get me locked up. What happens was, I can't go into, because I've got a solicitor who's involved with the police, with why they weren't investigating this person, and Claire Khan is involved as well. That's all I'll say. She's getting bullied by this person, and false allegations when they were the one harassing me. So because police haven't done anything, I've gone to an actions against police solicitor.
You know,
David, Ian Gould, who took the case on, because they come in here. You're only here for 5 minutes. I have my solicitor with me, and they just sitting with me, and I just said, look, this woman is harassing me, and she's a liar. I can't mention Spibby. Got something to do with Spibby as well. Oh, obviously, that's all I'll say. I'm going on about, but I can't mention it. And anyway, so I'm pissed off because, like, it's harassment from they're getting. They want, because they couldn't get me locked up. Then they're going after someone else. Then they're going after someone else.
Yeah.
When they're the ones who are doing the harassment.
I know exactly. And when you just mentioned Claire Khan, that just egged me on a bit. The thing is, Claire Khan was resisting hate, right? She was one of them. She piled on me as well, right? But that's by the by. The same with Ewan, right? They both come to their fucking senses at the end of the day and realize who they then all of a sudden realize perhaps Steve wasn't wrong after all.
Yeah.
But then what did they do? What did they do to Claire Khan? They got her arrested.
Yeah.
This is what resisting hate, Roanna, and all of those do. They're using the police as their fucking trolls. Well,
that's why my solicitor's involved now, because it's harassment, and they're using the police to harass people.
Well,
you don't just, you know what I
mean? When are the police going to wake up, right, and see that resisting hate, Roanna, and all this are using the police? They've said that Kate's next. They're going to get her arrested.
No, they're not.
So they're making all these fucking fake complaints, right? I mean, Claire Khan was one of them. Yeah. But because she questioned them, the troll fucking cogs have turned and they've got her arrested. It's like the police are working for resisting hate.
It's ridiculous.
I've said that all along, and this is why I've got Ian Gould involved.
You have
said that to me, solicitor. Yeah, they're working for the police.
Oh.
And
and Ian Gould working for someone
the funny thing is, right? That copper who arrested me, the arresting copper, really nice bloke, right? I got on with him so well, right? And he started to realise what was going on. And I'm thinking, great. So I posted that this bloke now knows what's going on. The police started. They fucking took him off it.
They took him off it, yeah. He's moved, hasn't he?
They took him off it. The last message I sent to him, and he's never ignored me, right? Last message I sent to him via email, right, was, did Roanna have you taken off this case? And he's still not replied to me.
Yeah. That was months ago, a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, something fucking stinks.
I mean,
they need to realise, they need to look at the pattern, and I really hope they get this fucking recording, right? They need to look at the pattern and wake the fuck up, because this is never going to stop. I'm never going to stop. And I'll keep getting arrested, right? And I said to the coppers in the interview, this is never going to stop until you find that fucking monkey.
Yeah.
They've had 3 people. How many? 3 people have committed suicide because I can't.
Yeah,
say
no,
that
you can.
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Yeah,
it's not YouTube.
They've driven 3 people to suicide.
2 people committed suicide, and then Frank died because of the effects of what he tried to do. Yeah, of suicide. So yeah,
and they nearly drove. Yeah, they nearly drove his son to suicide as well. He was involved, and he's not on Twitter anymore, and I've told him to stay off it because of how dangerous these people are.
That's how me and you know each other, because you was at the end of your tether.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's.
And I think it was Natalie that put you in touch with me.
Sorry,
isn't reachable.
Sorry, that's Alexa going off in the background.
Shut up.
But I just this other little cow from Scotland. She was involved
Don't
with
talk
resisting
about me
agents,
like
and
that,
I think
Claire.
even she was. No, not you.
I know.
You. I think even she was too much of a loose cannon for them. She was dangerous.
She's a horrible
Very,
bitch.